overshadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Girls and Free Fire enthusiasts alike. I am Lazara and I'd like to welcome you to the Free Fire Sea Championship Malaysia qualifiers. We will have 250 teams in total for these qualifiers and 6 games for today. Today we will be watching groups A and B. A and G, sorry. For the first half of the day, it will be Group A, and the second half will be Group G. This qualifier is going to be held online. We are streaming live from Facebook as well as YouTube. So we will be only watching 22 teams today and 11 teams per group. 72 teams in the end will qualify to the semifinals, which will be happening in the next 2 weeks on the 24th and 25th of August, as well as the 31st of August and the 1st of September. After semifinals, the qualifying teams will be going straight to grand finals on the 15th of September at Quill City Mall. So for Group A, we will be having Terengganu MY, Kami Legend MY, Freedom MY, Not Good Kids, Katara MY, Icon MY, Radioactives MY, 8 Ball Electro, Kamidewa MY, 6J. And Elite E7 Esports. These teams will be fighting in the maps called Bermuda as well as Purgatory, and we will be seeing probably three Bermuda maps and 3 Purgatory maps. So let me tell you about the point system. 1 kill will equal to 20 points. That's a lot for a tournament. And as for rankings, placing at first, 30 points to your team. And at second, 20 points. Just know that that's the exact same amount of points that you'll get for 1 kill. At third, it's 17 points. Fourth will get you 14 points. Fifth, 10. At 6th place, you'll get 8 points. Going down the list, it'll be 6 points, 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, and 1 point. Ranking last will get you 0 points. So you definitely want to be aiming for the high rankings. And on top of getting the 30 points for your team, you'll also have a better chance to meet other teams across the map and rack up some kills while you can. I'm going to be expecting to see really high amounts of actions with 20 points on the line per kill. And even with lower rankings, having a higher amount of kill can probably put you to the top of the standings list. I would really expect to see a lot of back-to-back action coming from these teams, which are coming from all across the different states in Malaysia. And speaking of the country Malaysia, we will be facing off against Taiwan Taipei in the grand finals at Quill City Mall. Save the date. It is 15th of September. It's going to be really exciting. We're going to see 6 teams from Malaysia and 6 teams from Taiwan Taipei. Can't wait to see that. And as for me, I'm really excited to see how this Free Fire tournament is going to be happening. Even with Malaysia, inside Malaysia itself, we're going to seed everybody to see who's going to be the best of the best in the teams. And I believe that we are about to start the very first game of the day. Let's roll it in 3, 2, 1. Before we go into that, guys, don't forget to like and share the streams over at Facebook as well as YouTube. Share it to your friends, your family, your pets, and other Free Fire enthusiasts. Maybe the next time round the Sea Championships come around, you could be the one to even play in the tournament yourself. So right now, we are going straight into the map. Let's check it out. So here is your map. The first map of the day will be Bermuda. It's a 10 by 10 map. And here we see the wonderful sights of the map itself. I believe we will be having 11 teams in this game. Each game will have 11 teams, in fact. So a total of 44 players. We can see them already dropping down into their respective places right now. Here are all the different teams. We are watching Vox from Icon MY diving straight towards the clock tower. But also, we see 6J not too far away. This might be a place of contest. Oh, and here the map has popped out. We see some teams at Bimasakti Strip. Two teams very close to the northwest side of the team. So they might be finding each other in a while as well. Kami Legend MY about to land at the Sentosa Island. It is going out for contest as well against another team. It will be Team 9. So I'm pretty sure they have spotted each other out. They have landed in the exact same island. And loot is going to be sparse. They're going to have to run across the buildings, from building to building, get whatever loot they can. The backpacks, the armor, the helmets, as well as the guns. And back to the map, we also see Team 11 over near to Riverside. Oh, already we see a first blood coming in from La Rosa. Great job there. Also, it will be Cobra over here from 8 Ball Electro. Getting a little heal up. Not too far away is Kami Legend. So close to each other. They might just go to hit. And they're probably just trying to find a nice defense to be able to fight them off. However, we see Kami Legend already backing off. And Team 10 will be rotating and walking across the edges of the fence, trying to find a better way to fight them off. And we hear some gunshots already going off. So many shots going off. We want to see the action. Icon MY here hiding behind this wall. They have spotted out the enemy. They do want to go for the kill. Just behind that building are where they stand. If they go for the rush, it could be a kill for them. It could be an ambush. However, they will have to tread carefully. This is Vox reloading, getting some hits shot onto him. Why is he equipping a bag at this moment? Some shots fired onto him. You want to definitely go for the guns and straight away face off against whoever it is that's shooting you. And looks like 6J. Dama is currently in trouble right now, getting a lot of hits on him. Will they go for the rush? We don't know yet, but they do have a good defense as the half walls are being utilized. Radioactive MY here. Mr. Cohen just making his way to the next building along with the rest of his teammates from Radioactive. They seem to be heading to a safer area where not many people are looting up right now. Sometimes you want to go for a rotation that's safe for you and your team so you can last long time in this game. Loot up as much as possible before you get into endgame, because getting into endgame will mean a chance at getting that booyah. Icon MY here to has a cute little pet bear waiting for his teammates, waiting for perhaps a sign of any other enemies. But the clock tower does have everybody just camping in silently, waiting for the right moment to strike. Nobody is moving from their positions. 6J Brunei here have fortified this particular building, whereas their enemy is outside, right behind the wall. If they accidentally make the wrong move, they might just get shot. And it is soon here from Kamidewa. Everybody's still looting out. This is the shipyard. Nobody to contest for the loot over here. But here on the map, we see the circle is surrounding Bimasakti Strip, the Clock Tower Factory, Pochinok, Mars Electric, and Bune in here. We're going back to the Clock Tower. We don't see much action happening early on. But the circle is sure to push them closer and closer together, which will force them into fights. Not seeing any right now, but it does seem they would like to stay in their respective places until the circle moves, probably. Unless somebody decides to make a move here. And it looks like the UAV has been deployed. May just be able to reveal some players on the map. It's a very quiet and peaceful time here in Clock Tower. But they are keeping their eyes peeled for any movements or any peeks. Definitely know where the positions of multiple members from 6J are. And we're going back to the map. We see here that the circle is closing in as we speak. 11 teams are all intact. However, we have 42 people alive. And this is Team 11, Mr. Nakal. He seems to be the only one heading straight into another team at Karatan. It is team number 7 holding a katana. Slayer does manage to get a gun. But they are about to face off against the team number 7 here. This is really close. Vox holding that bat. No actions happening yet. I'm really hoping to see some kind of tactical play or maybe teamwork strategies. Some shots are being fired right now. On the side of Reds, he has taken a little bit of damage. Vox heading upwards, perhaps to get a better vantage point to see where his enemies are at. So shots are being fired right now from Elite Sports Slayer, and he does manage to get that kill. A very impressive one as well. Akif Bosco gets taken out. Oh, there we go. We have a new kill leader. It is Freedom FY. Slayer here looks to be in a lot of trouble, tanking a lot of damage from this outside the safe zone. However, it won't be that painful, so there is a chance of getting a kill still. Just trying to get a lot of cover behind this pillar here. We see in the distance it will be Kami Legend MY just trying to make their way out. Yeah, they're not going to be staying inside the outside of the safe zone, so they're going to be heading straight in. Kami Legend MY right now tanking so much damage. Almost half his health is going to be down soon. Does manage to get a little bit of loot there on the ground. Everybody seems to be rotating at this point in time. I mean, even if you're in this blue zone, it's not going to hurt that much. You will be able to take some fights if you absolutely need to. But since it is the early stage of the game, definitely a good idea to do so. You'll be able to eliminate opponents, make your way into the mid game, and rack up some points for your team. Over here, it's Not Good Kids currently having a fight against RX. So they just seem to be holding their ground right now. Not much fights happening. He does spot out the team from team number 3. They're going upstairs. They're going for the rush. Almost revealed there. Really close. Oh, there goes the grenade. Kaboom! And it looks like Black is going to be crawling for his life. We want to see more action here. Where are the shots being fired at right now? Oh, Icario here getting down as well. Daddy with little health left. They have to go and clutch this moment. We want to see what's happening in the fights right now, happening between Not Good Kids and Radioactive. Still, 2 members are left standing. They may just want to retreat at this point. It's a very dangerous fight for them to take as they do not have the numbers advantage. 1 kill has been taken from the side of team number 3. Shots are being fired right now. On to Zero. Has deployed a glue wall. A great defense mechanism there. Always want to be holding that while you're running out in the open. But we see here somebody has been down from the enemy team. Icario making his way around the building. He spots the enemy trying to revive. He can go for that finisher right now. And there goes a double kill. Oh, he has to clutch this. He's gonna get revealed. He's getting shot right now. He shouldn't be healing at a time like this. Just finish off those enemies and he'll be free. Chasing down his enemy. He's going to go for the rush. Not sure if he has spotted his teammate, but he does have to heal because he's tanking a little bit of damage from the outside of the safe zone. So much damage is being tanked. Doesn't look like he is about to heal himself, but he is trying to get that cover behind this tree. Not firing any shots for some reason, but is looting. He is going to make his way back into the safe zone along by himself. Jumping in the water is a good strat in order to travel a little bit faster. And here we see the circle is very small right now. Only about 3 to 4 teams are inside, or at least around the edges. The UAV now revealing a few players from Kamidewa MY. They have taken refuge in a building, probably to gatekeep whoever is outside. However, there is nobody out there. Team 4, though, will have to face off against Team 11. Everybody is just holding their ground for now. Glue wall's being destroyed. Some shots are being fired. We want to see the action. There is a double kill right now. See an elimination for Not Good Kids. That will be the end of them. Placing at number 10. This is going to be Icon over here. Just making their way straight through the factory into the next safe zone. They won't have to fight anybody to enter the next circle though. Ooh, look at that. Kami Legend has been eliminated out of the game at number 9. That will give them only 3 points. So far, no contest here. That's a very cute little pet running across the building. And now we are left with 7 teams. Shots are being fired. There goes a double kill. Shots are being fired straight into the enemies at 6J.
Triple kill.
Oh, a nice triple kill for the team. shots are being fired from the behind of him. More true kill. There goes another double kill. Very impressive. Noobs gets taken out of the game. And the crew is out. Elite 7 Esports has been eliminated completely, as well as Kamidewa and Y. We see Icon here currently fighting off against the team number 9. One member is in trouble though. There are blue walls out here. Some shots are being fired and looks like there is a knock. In fact, 2 knocks. However, Tuwa gets knocked himself. Hazik is there to revive him. Not too far away. That is a win for them. Arthur is here getting his health really low by Akik. However, he does get that heal behind that care package. However, in trouble again as he is getting fired from Akik. There goes a triple kill. And now we are only left with 3 teams. This will be a Bukit Gunting here firing off some shots. We hear some shots coming in. Let's see. Shots are being fired between teams 8 and 4, whereas team number 6 is really safe on the south side of the safe zone. They're probably going to be waiting it out until there's only 2 teams left for the end game. Trengano MY, Najiraza gets taken out. This is Freedom MY. Isolit here, just running straight, and they are safe in the next safe zone. It is team number 4 that has to make their way straight in and will be gatekept. Glue walls are essential in this point of the game, especially at such an open area over here. They are using the carrot package as cover as well. There goes Icon MY out of the game. It's a killing spree. I thought the Icon was gonna make it to the end, but they did not. There goes a double kill. And there is your first booyah. Congratulations to this team. It is Freedom MY. They played it pretty well, lasting to the very end. The beginning of the game, it was pretty slow and silent. As usual, we see in Battle Royales, this kind of thing happening. But towards the mid and end games, we saw a little bit more action, a little bit confusing there with the maps, and I am excited to see more happening. We're going to see the exact same Group A for the next 2 rounds. So congratulations to Freedom MY scoring 30 points. Hopefully we'll be able to see the standings and analyze a little bit more from that. Coming in second was Trengano. They got themselves 20 points, sorry. But I have not managed to see how many kills each member got. I am interested to see that happening. We saw some glue walls being used towards the end, as well as the care package being used as cover. Despite the fact that they didn't have the location advantage, they still managed to make it through and play that really clutch game at the very end and fight off whatever was in front of them. However, Icon got eliminated by the enemy team. I would love to see the standings. How about you guys? We're going to check out who's going to get the higher amount of kills. And by the way, at the end of this day, we're going to see standings.
destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Lizara and I am your shotcaster for today as well as tomorrow, which is the Free Fire C Championship Malaysia qualifiers. We have just seen game number 1 happening at the map called Bermuda. By the way, this is streaming live from both Facebook as well as YouTube. Go ahead and share the stream. Don't forget to like and call over your friends to watch with you. So, as I have briefed earlier, there are 250 teams in total for the qualifiers across the states of Malaysia playing online. However, we'll be only watching 22 teams today and 11 teams per group. Just now, we have seen Group A, match number 1. Next will be Group A, match number 2. The winners of the previous match was Freedom MY. Really great congratulations to them. They have managed to score themselves 30 points right off the bat and a few kills as well. We didn't manage to see the standings, but we will check out the standings in the next round. The overall standings, which will include all 250 teams, will be shown at the end of the stream. So stick around for it, all right? And those of you who are here from the beginning, thanks so much for staying. Stay tuned. We're going to see more action coming to you live. And just so that you know, semifinals are happening in the next 2 weeks on the 24th and 25th August, as well as the 31st August and 1st September. Grand finals will be happening on 15 September. Come over to Quill City Mall. We're going to have 6 teams from Malaysia and 6 teams from Taiwan, Taipei. It's going to be a great battle because they will be fighting for the place at the Free Fire World Series at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Speaking of which, there are also some prizes involved. Let me tell you about it. So they are fighting for a 55,000 ringgit prize pool, the champion title, as well as the ability to represent the region in the Free Fire World Series. So that's exciting. We're going to seed these teams into the next stage, which is the semifinals. However, we are about to go into the game. I'm really excited to see the second game. We're going to see more action coming in from Group A. Will Freedom MY stand to be the Booyah champions again? We're about to check it out. So here it is. We are at Purgatory. Oh, this is actually Bermuda still. We're at Shipyard, Bullseye, Graveyard, Katulistiwa, Observatory, Bima Sakti Strip. I'm expecting people to land close to the center, near Clock Tower and Bima Sakti Strip. Those are quite popular zones to rotate to. We do see team number 8, that is Freedom MY, landing at Shipyard, as well as Radioactive landing down towards the Graveyard. All the way to the east side, it's Terengganu going down to the riverside. All the way down south, we see actually 2 teams probably contesting for the Sentosa Island. There will be 2 choke points, the 2 bridges to get out of Sentosa into the mainland. It will be teams number 3 and 2. So already right off the bat, we have landed at Clock Tower. Yet again, the same teams we see. Scene 2. This is Icon. Vox here looting up as we may, as well as 6J. This is 6J Bruneian. On the other side of the Clock Tower, they may just go face to face in a little bit. Also, really close together are teams Not Good Kids, as well as Katara MY here. There goes a first blood, super fast right off the bat. not even mid-game yet. We see some action happening. Some shots are being fired. It looks like Zero here is in a lot of trouble, crawling for his health away from the enemy lines. Katada about to make their way downhill and face off against Not Good Kids. Akim here seems to be just swimming away for his life into the mainland though. Oh, some shots are being fired. Will he be able to make it? I'm not so sure. On the kill feed, we see Zero as well as Akim going down and swimming with the fishes. That is so unfortunate for him. And there goes nice points. 20 points in fact for Katara. We are back here with Icon as well as 6J. They're still making their ways, rotating around the clock tower. I don't see any fights happening just yet, though. There may be a face-off not too long from now. Now on the island is left Kami Legend as well as the previous winners of the fight. That is Katara. Everybody seems to be looting around peacefully. There's only probably 2 chances of a fight here, which is over at Clock Tower as well as the Sentosa Island. Over here, he has spotted his target. He's firing off some shots with his Scar, and they're about to be exposing themselves to Vox over here, hiding behind this very short stump of the pillar near the staircase at Clock Tower. 6J Brunei using the staircase ridge as his cover. Easily can raise up to peak if need be. Holding a katana, we see him just trying to find a better spot. Perhaps he wants to try and ambush them, find a better angle. However, Hazik is on the way. He has spotted him. Is he going to go for the kill? Holding his bat. They are currently just hiding behind walls. We don't see any engagements just yet. They are about to come in contact with each other though. This is really close. And there he is. Spotted. Will he go for the chase? He is not switching over. Yes, he has switched over to his Scar. Oh, some shots are being fired. It looks like there is a knock from Hazik onto a member of 6J. Very nice. There goes Damar Taik. Oh my goodness. Pimatila over here in a lot of trouble. Probably will get finished off in a second. And there goes Hazik finishing him off. It looks like one member only is left for the other side. It's very unfortunate, but he can still carry his team all the way to the Booyah because as long as one member is still left alive, you can definitely try and survive for as long as you can. You'll still get at least a nice placement points, which does still count in terms of standings for this entire tournament. Some shots are being fired right now onto Cobra, who is calling, but now he has been down and out completely. Slumber also is knocked out from 8-Ball Electro. Dragano MY here seems to be conquering this area against 8-Ball Electro. However, there goes a knock down. Oh my goodness! It looks like Forza has been taken out completely. Oh, and there is your victor, Tringano MY, for that small little fight. Nice amount of kills there. In fact, 4 kills for this team. 1 kill to Manta over here. Over on the side, we see the teams. Katara does have 3 kills on their hand. Icon with 3. Tringano MY with 4. The rest still at 0. We have 1 player alive for 2 teams at the bottom. They're going to have to survive on their own. It's going to be 6J Brunei as well as Not Good Kids. Very tough situation for them. And here we see, oh my goodness, super highly populated over here near the hangar. Some shots are being fired from Icon onto Mr. Crow. Getting that cover and using the windows as peeking points onto the other teams. Whoever does pass by into his sights will get shot. Over here at Clock Tower, it is going to be teams Kamidewa as well as Freedom MY. Super close to each other as well. We might see another fight happening over there. I see that there are two teammates, both solo, on top of each other. How is this possible? I'm pretty sure they know the exact positionings. If you check out the map, it is the teams with the solo members who are fending for themselves. They're probably just going to camp out for now, not wanting to get into any trouble as they do not have the numbers advantage. And some shots are being fired off right now. Icon over here running under the bridge, trying to get a nice point to go for a slight ambush. However, he has been spotted by Mr. Crow. Will he go for a peek? Reactive Mr. Crow in here has gotten knocked, unfortunately for him. Oh, and there goes the finisher. Ake finishes him off with his Groza. And it looks like only 3 members left for Radioactive. More shots are being fired though from the side of RX over here. Not giving up the fight, using the wall to keep Tua heading upwards so that he does not get any more shots done onto him. Radioactive is still going to engage in the fight. They're not going to give up just yet, even though their members down. Octane here is going down for the count. They're trying to get revenge for their teammate. Oh, it looks like 3 members are completely down and out. It is Tua left to fend for himself in the side of Icon MY. And as we speak, the circle is closing in. We're going to see the next circle in a little bit. There are 3 teams really close to each other right now. It will be Icon as well as Kamidewa and Freedom MY. They may just face off against each other. Ooh, he's right in front of the enemy. Right in the other tower over there. He does hide. Oh my goodness. Will we see a fight commence? They will be holding their ground for now, though, not making any sudden moves. They do not want to be at a disadvantage. So here is the circle that we see. It has shrunken more to the mainland. This is Kami Legend and Terengganu MY. Modib here. Just staying inside where it's safe and sound. So he will be rotating outwards. May just come in contact with either team. Team Kami Legend will it be? But however, Manta is getting a little bit of hits onto the enemy. Throw. Kami Legend has built up a nice fortification for themselves using this glue wall. And Terengganu MY heads upwards onto the hill. He is getting shot at though by Kami Legend. He's a little far from the rest of his teammates, but they are going to be converging together, trying to rotate to the next safe zone while firing some shots over at the enemy team. He is trying to dodge them as much as possible while teasing them with a little bit of shots. He has made it straight into the next safe zone. And it looks like Dola here is free. The rest of his teammates are still outside the safe zone though. He might just come in contact with the other two, so he may want to wait for his teammates before going in for the next compound. It will be Freedom MY taking Garrison inside a compound not too far away from Kamidewa. It's just in there, quite separated away from his teammates. Tua there, trying to hold for his own. Don't see any gunshots coming in, and Kami Legend easily rotates into the next zone. So far, we see in terms of kills, Kamidewa, Kami Legend, Freedom MY still have none. And Freedom was the previous Booyah winner of the game. Terengganu, though, coming up strong with 4 kills. And the next is Katara with 3. Icon's not doing too bad for themselves either. Oh my goodness. Will they be rotating into the next zone? They have been caught very, very... That is a very tiny corner to be staying in. I'm not so sure if he can stay there for long. He will have to get out of there and reveal himself to Maomatyke over here. Maomatyke probably knows that Daddy is in a bit of a pickle. Just waiting for the right moment for the guy to come out of there. However, he is trying to avoid Maomatyke here for as much as he can. Perhaps he's a little scared to face off. The circle has shrunken though. Near a clock tower, it's really dense in there. About 5 teams are inside, whilst we see Radioactive heading straight into the zone. The not good kid's Daddy does manage to make it out though, avoiding completely 6J, so that's a good move from them. However, he may have to face off against Katada, and it is not looking good for him right now. 6J Bernard probably has spotted Daddy already, but it's not going to make a move on him. In fact, he's rotating the opposite direction and going into the next safe zone. These two soloists are trying their best to survive as long as they can to rack up the score points in terms of rankings for their teams. Daddy is trying to avoid the teams that he does see on his left side. He's doing really good for himself though, because running across the edges of the zone, he will make it into the next circle. So good on you, Daddy. Super close to each other. It is a Katara against Radioactive. No shots are being fired just yet, but RX does spot out enemy, trying to get more for himself. Arthas gets knocked down by Alcario very nicely. He's going to wait behind this very short half wall, throwing over a grenade. Will it connect to anybody? And there goes the boom! A really nice knock there. More grenades are being thrown. There is glue walls being deployed as well for cover. And there goes one last member. Are they going to go down? Yes! Alcario goes down instead. That is so unfortunate. Oh, Alcario has been lost. This is Guns from Katara. He will be fighting against teams Radioactive, and he has to try and make it out for himself. Radioactive trying to get the finisher. There you go. Only 2 teammates left, and 1 for Katara. It will be Guns. Black and RX are still left alive over on the Radioactive. More shots are being fired. A nice, very fast glue wall there, but he has to follow it up with a shot. Oh, so much shots are being fired right now. However, he does not do it fast enough. A new kill leader is on the board, by the way, and there goes a triple kill on screen, happening right in front of us. Connor Terminal gets taken out by Daddy over here. Amazing. This guy is a true solo player. And more shots are being fired right now. So many things happening on the map. We see a fight happening between Freedom as well as Kami Legend. And there goes some shotgun shots. Very great for close quarter combat. Gonna take down your enemies in one tap. And it looks like Icon Emma gets eliminated. Not too long after that, Freedom Emma gets caught in the free fire and gets eliminated out of the game. We have ourselves 3 teams left on the map near Clock Tower. Amazingly, Daddy from Not Good Kids is still alive, but he is not looking good for himself here. Right on the edge of that circle. He's trying to use the tower as cover. He has a high vantage point, but he will have to get out of there eventually, as the circle has shrunk. In fact, it is shrinking as we speak. Oh, and just like that, he doesn't make it. We are going in for the teams that are left, which is 2. Radioactive, oh my gosh, shot down immediately. And booyah! It is going to Kamidewa MY. It actually does look like an equal chance for all these teams to make it in. Oh, there we go. Nice tournament results. Looks like Kamidewa MY gets placed at first, Radioactive at second, and Not Good Kids at third. A really amazing feat from Daddy from Not Good Kids, making it all the way to third place and getting his team 17 points at the very least. And these are the rest of the scores. Most of them have managed to get 4 kills. There we go. A very nice layout here we see. And it looks like the first Booyah winner, the second Booyah winner does get themselves 3 kills. However, the ones placed at second gets themselves 5. So that's pretty impressive actually. They may just top them because 1 kill equals 20 points. And it makes all the difference, like especially if you're at second place. You could definitely be on a higher location on the standings in overall standings. Only 1 kill to Daddy though, but you know, at least that's something. So that was super exciting to watch. Don't you agree, guys? Against each other. Daddy was so impressive to make it out of there, and he did manage to get 1 kill for his team. That is 20 points plus the 17 points for ranking at third place. Super great. I really enjoy watching that one, despite the fact that some teams were lost in the early stages. They managed to stay all the way towards endgame. And that does definitely count for something, because once you stay longer in the game, you have more chances to get more kills. However, it's going to be really hard if you are going to be playing solo and the rest of your team gets wiped out, because it can be a numbers game sometimes. You know, logically, 4 teammates against 1, they're probably going to do a lot better, statistically speaking, of course. But I can't wait to see how the third game will go down. It's very exciting. Let me just recap with you. Kami Legend got first place. They got the Booyah just now. Radioactive at number 2 and Not Good Kids at number 3. But that doesn't determine the overall standings. We are going to go into the break. See you again.
To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now, we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light. and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Free Fire Sea Championship Malaysia qualifiers, where we are seeing only 22 teams today. However, behind the scenes is actually 250 teams in total fighting for their spot in the semifinals. There will be only 72 teams advancing to that particular tournament, and the end goal is actually to be able to represent your region for the Free Fire World Series. And here, this is the Group A team list. It will be Terengganu, Kami Legend, Katada, Icon, Kami Dewa, 6J Brunei, and Elite 7, Freedom, Radioactive, Not Good Kids, and 8-Ball Electro. And just to recap, we have already been through 2 different games. Both are actually in the Bermuda map, but the next one is going to be Purgatory. We're going to see a new map and perhaps new gameplays. And some of these teams may have to re-strategize, perhaps play a little more tactically, stick together more. Some will choose to spread out. Really depends on how they strategize themselves. But the first Booyah was Freedom. The second is Kami Legend, who will be the next Booyah winner. We're about to see, and I'm gonna expect again high amounts of action, since 1 kill equals 20 points. You don't want to miss out on those kills. They grant you so much and put you in a great position in standings. So let's check out the game. And here is the new map. This is Purgatory. This is map number 3 for Group A. It will be the last time we are seeing these people for today, as on the second half of the day, we're going to move on to Group G. So let's give it up for them already. Ejecting out of the planes. The flight path seems to go from Lumber Mill all the way up above Marble Works. Teams have already ejected. Some are going to the south side of the map, the islands. There are multiple choke points if they decide to go to the islands, so they'll have to watch out for the bridges. Some people have tried swimming across to mainland, as we saw in the previous game, but it definitely did not work out well for them, as they got caught in the free fire and got eliminated because of it. This is Icon MY landing down. Very cute pet by his side. Oh, and already La Rosa has managed to score a first blood. Mr. Crowan gets a kill on Vox as well. We want to see those actions happening. So many things happening on the kill feed already. Probably near the very high populated areas down at the island, as well as over here at Crossroads. This is our team, Not Good Kids, who managed to get 3rd place earlier thanks to Daddy's survivability skill. Not Good Kids are probably going to face off against Kami Legend, who is team number 4 over on the other side. Not sure if they have enough loots for themselves just yet, though. And I wonder how it's looking on the side of Kami Legend. I'm not sure that they are even going to be facing off against each other, since they are headed in the opposite direction, probably trying to avoid any fights. Cats here, though, is taking a bit of damage from Kami Legend, but does get that medkit up and healing himself all the way back to 190 out of 200. And I think he is going to go for the fights. He is taking some fire damage, though. Not Good Kids, Akif here, already down on his knees, not being able to do much. We want to see more action happening. And Not Good Kids 0 also down. Unfortunately, Yos is down. I don't think this is going to be a game for Not Good Kids because we already see Kami Legend conquering them over here at Crossroads. There are multiple members left. Looks like Daddy is the only one still going to go for the solo game that he showed us earlier on in the previous match, as the rest of his teammates have been eliminated. He does have a nice gun on him though, an AR, and has found that Flying Fox, though it is not a good time to be flying at this moment as he is an open target towards Kami Legend. Some shots are being fired, they have connected, but they do not knock him down. He is still left alive and he has made it over to the other side. Unfortunately for Daddy, the same thing happens. He will be the last member from Not Good Kids, trying to survive all the way to endgame. He may be able to, but you know what? Surviving all the way may just not be the best thing for this particular tournament, as kills are gonna trump the ranking placements. And over here we already see the next circle has been shown on the map, and it will be towards the eastern side of Purgatory. This is Terengganu, and we see some members running around to the next compound, probably unaware of the whereabouts of Kamidewa, but they are very close by. In fact, I think the members of Kamidewa are currently waiting for the right moment to strike against Terengganu. Nice little skin there. He will probably want to stay alive and not go instinct for the duration of this tournament though. Hazun. And now he has joined his teammate Kimi right behind this wall here. They are trying to spot out the enemies beyond the wall downhill. And since it is a third-person game, it's very useful to be able to move your camera to see exactly the whereabouts of the enemies. So far, we only see 3 teams in the safe zone, but the shrinking zone will not be that painful, so some fights will be taken, probably, especially from this side at Quarry, with Katada against Elite 7 Esports. In fact, fires are being thrown out right now. Some heals up for Eon Crew 7. I want to see more action happening and perhaps a nice tactical play. Oh, easily Eon Crew gets down right after that heal. So he will not be able to do anything to defend for himself now. Arthur is currently making his way to Eon Crew to finish him off. And that will be the end of him. Arthur does get 1 kill, but that is probably, yeah, it's going to be the first kill for this team, Katada, over here. So over on the side, we do see all the members that are still left alive. There are 3 kills to Terengganu. 1 for Kamidewa, 1 for Radioactive, 2 for Kami Legend. It's looking pretty peaceful for the most part, but a war is about to commence. Some people are switching over to melee weapons like the katana. It is one of the highest damage dealing melee weapons out there. And they seem to be rotating straight into the next compound, as well as safe zone. They will have to be running for quite a distance as they are on the far west side of the map, on the island. They'll have to go through golf course. Unfortunately, Daddy over there, the soloer of his team, Not Good Kids, has been downed. He's still left alive though. Oh no, and there he goes. Unfortunately, not being able to carry his team all the way to endgame. This time around, he finishes off at 10th place. And 10th place only gets you a mere 2 points. So there are 2 teams left on the west side island. They will have to go all the way to the east side to the next safe zone. Already a lot of teams have made it to mainland. And Katara over here just tanking the blue zone. But it's not going to be that painful, so not much to worry about. They do have about 5 med kits, and it can be shared across the team. And Katara also does manage to get 2 kills, by the way. Will they get more? We're about to see. They could be swimming across to get over to the next side. It will be a possibility, and probably a valid choice, as nobody else is going to be behind them, shooting them down. So they may just want to go across as soon as possible. Terengganu does make it into the safe zone, and they are at a very high ground here. They may be able to gatekeep whoever is going to come across that bridge. It's the perfect spot, especially since it is high up. But nobody is actually going to be coming from there. But theoretically speaking, it's a good spot. We see the 6J9 member firing off some shots onto Kami Legend. They are going to be heading into a building, a glue wall being deployed as fortification, and he could have just gone into that building actually, not waste that glue, because you may want to save that up for endgame, you know? Especially if the circle, the safe zone, ends up at a very open location. Dama Tyke there getting knocked, and we see Kami Legend losing Leo. Some shots are going to be fired against Awat. He almost gets it. Very, very, very close. But he has healed up all the way now. Bruneian just using the glue wall to heal up while they can, as people from Kami Legend are going to be firing off against them. The circle is going to be closing in pretty soon, in about 30 seconds, so they may need to just avoid this engagement. That is a great strategy, to avoid engagements while that zone is shrinking, because even if you go for the fight, if you stay in the area long enough, you're gonna get devoured by the zone. So it's always best to get out of there while you still can and take the fights inside the safe zone. Oh, we're coming in contact right now. It is Katara facing off against 6J9, and there goes a knock right there by Guns. He's going to just finish off his prey easy as pie. Dama Tyke over there also gets finished off, apparently on the kill feed, as we see Hanayo also gets finished off. Teams are 9 left, and we see 3 over here in this area. We are going to see Katara probably face off against Kami Legend. Some shots are being fired right now. We have aim down sights directly onto Kami Legend, and One Love is gonna be dead in a matter of seconds. There you go. And with that, it's a triple kill, as well as Katara being the new kill leader. Over here, we can see on the side, Katara has 4 kills. The rest of the teams being wiped out. Kami Legend has the next highest amount, which is 3. You know, I'm kind of hoping for perhaps more than 5. That'll be really exciting to see. Then we can truly determine who the MVP of the game is. Circle has been shrunken, still near the east side of the map, close to Ski Lodge. Terengganu may face off against Kami Dewa in a matter of seconds. They are about to converge right as we speak, and I'm pretty sure he can hear the footsteps that is pitter-pattering right above him. However, this guy from Terengganu is not going to be engaging just yet. There we go. We have spotted the enemy. Are they going in for the kill? Cass has been knocked down by the play zone, unfortunately. Stayed there a little too long, but on screen we do see some shots being fired onto Leo over there. Oh, unfortunately for Dola, he is downed. Nice fortification of the glue wall by Kamidewa, using it to revive his teammate. They're just gonna finish off whatever's left on the map for them. And just like that, Kami Legend has been eliminated. Kandar Chomel here will be the last person standing in Terengganu MY. Will he be able to survive against Kamidewa? He'll just have to stay really hidden and quiet in this little spot of his. It's pretty lucky that he is still inside the safe zone, but just at the very edge. He'll have to find a way to rotate into the next one, since it will be 2 seconds until the next circle comes in. It's gonna be much more painful now that there is only 8 teams left, and this is going towards the end game already. This is Mr. Knockout from Elite 7 Esports. He does have with him Noobs as well as Slayer still left alive. Young Crew 7 just now was finished off very early in the game. Fortunately though, the rest of them have made it out and made it into the end game. They are going to be facing off against Katara over here. And just like that, oh, check it out. Terengganu gets eliminated. Unfortunately, he did not make it. And it looks like we have a new kill leader as well. Ikario gets finished off by Bukit Gunting. And here we see 7 teams left on the map. Most of them are outside of the next safe zone. They are going to be rotating in. However, if they do try to go in, obviously they're going to get gatekeeped. Oh, you see another elimination over there. And 6 teams will be left on the map. The game is getting faster and faster and coming to a close really quick. It always happens during this point. In the beginning of the game, it's so much more forgiving, but right now, you gotta make the right decisions. You gotta know where to rotate and when to rotate, especially if you have less teammates. There we go. We see using this glue wall is really, really useful. Oh, just like that, we get a little bit of a down. Akik does get a kill on Pimatilla. Mr. Knockout also goes down, by the way. And Awat Mati from 6 Jibrinayan unfortunately gets taken out as well. Akik here taking a lot of fire. Now he gets knocked down. But there are some glue walls being deployed. A nice cover. Bukit Gunting gets knocked down by Hazik. And he is going for a double kill to his name. Impressively, with a Groza as well. One of the strongest guns in this game. Very nice find there from this side of Hazik. And we see on the side that 6 Jibrinayan gets eliminated out. 5 teams left on the map. Oh, very quickly, Freedom MY also gets eliminated, and we have 4 teams. Kamidewa trying to go for the fast revive before going for a shot into the distance. However, he's not fast enough, and he gets knocked down himself. There goes a quarterly kill onto Kamidewa. It looks like they will be wiped out in a matter of seconds, and we're gonna see endgame come really close. Kamidewa does get eliminated, as said, and also a double kill, no, triple kill for one of the members. Hazik gets a kill on Authors with a nice Groza, and he's on a killing spree. Just like that, Katada gets eliminated out of the game, and we are up against our final 2. This is going to be Icon versus Elite 7 Esports, and we see some fires being deployed. Elite 7 Esports does get a bit of hits a little bit of tags onto Hazik and his teammate over there. This is a very, very close match. It is 2 versus 1. So little as compared to the previous games. We saw about 4 teammates still standing, but now it's just 2 and 1. Slayer has to clutch this game for himself if he wants to get that booyah and score 30 points for his team. But he is at a very sad numbers disadvantage as Flu and Hazik are up against him. And also, the circle is not favoring him. I don't think he's gonna make it. And just like that, getting killed by the play zone, we have our next booyah. It is Icon MY. Congratulations to Theo, Akik, Hazik, and Vox. Very good job there. Despite having very little members left, they still managed to make it through. Then again, the luck wasn't on the side of Elite 7 Esports, as we saw our dear solo player getting killed by the zone. The players at the end didn't really have to do much. I was hoping for maybe the opposite to happen, you know? Rather than the solo player getting the bad luck, it would have been probably more exciting to see the ones that have 2 players left in the team getting that bad luck, so they have to rotate differently. But we do see amazing amount of kills here. We see 11 kills for the side of Icon. That is impressive, as that is the first 2-digit kill number that we have seen so far in this tournament today. However, this is just Group A. We can't wait to see more. Coming in second, they only have 2 kills. Third, 5. That's a little bit more. And they probably scored a little bit higher in the overall standings list. So, a really good job to them. I was very impressed by the way some of these players displayed their skills in terms of fighting. And back with me, Liza, your shoutcaster for today. So I really enjoyed seeing that third match. It was pretty intense all throughout, and unfortunately for our friend Daddy from Not Good Kids, didn't manage to get into the end game, but did manage to survive, but not for long. Only scoring 2 points, and 2 points is what you get when you receive 10th place. Big congratulations to the Booyahs. They were really clutching the very end game. But after this, we are going to come back. I'll see you again with Group G. Bye.
To fight, to kill, and to destroy. Death shadowed every corner of the city. And now we have returned. This time, we're here to make up for our own mistake, to bring justice to the world, and to turn darkness into light.